Let's talk about this rematch now. It is the 2020 presidential elections all over again. And for the Americans, Joe Biden and Donald Trump have set up a political move that their country has seen before. Both the US president and his immediate predecessor can and have secured their party nominations to run for the highest office. Donald Trump clinched the Republican presidential nomination, calling it a great honor after capping off a stunning political comeback, fueled more by grievances and talks of vengeance. The former president crossed the threshold of 1,215 delegates needed to become the GOP nominee, formally entering what's poised to be the longest and costliest general election in recent history.
This has been a tremendous week for our movement. We won big on Super Tuesday. They call it Super Tuesday for a reason. We won big. And now we're just days away from officially clinching the Republican nomination for President of the United States of America.
On the other hand, his Democratic rival Joe Biden also won enough delegates in the primary to become his party's presumptive nominee for president. The American president issued a statement after sealing the Democratic nomination, taking aim at Trump's campaign of resentment, revenge, and retribution that threatens the very idea of America, he says. Despite the tough talk, the road ahead for the duo will not be easy. Trump is facing 91 felony counts in 4 criminal cases involving his handling of classified documents and his attempt to overturn the 2020 election, among other alleged crimes. While 81-year-old incumbent president faces some vulnerabilities heading into November. Questions are being raised about Biden's age. There are deep reservations about his ability to assume the presidency for 4 more years. Also, the long-shot presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is making a play to appear on the ballot in multiple key swing states. According to reports, there are indicators that the former Democrat could draw more votes from President Joe Biden than former President Donald Trump. In a November Siena College poll of voters in 6 battleground states, more Democrats than Republicans said that they would back Kennedy Jr., indicating that he could draw more votes from Biden versus Trump. Kennedy Jr. is a former environmental lawyer. His political ideology is, however, somewhat difficult to understand. As a descendant of the world's most famous Democratic family, he is likely to appeal to some Democratic voters. However, his anti-vaccine advocacy could deter them. But that itself could attract GOP voters looking for a Trump alternative.
They are ready to reclaim their...
Now, Susan Tehrani from New York gets us more.
As RFK Jr. makes play to appear on ballot in swing states, indicators show that he might steal away more votes from President Biden than Donald Trump. Now, RFK Jr.'s politics are a bit of an enigma. He used to be a Democrat. He's an independent now with some conservative views. This could be appealing to some Republican voters who are looking for a Trump alternative. But polls show that he could hurt Biden more than Donald Trump. One poll shows that Kennedy Jr. on the ballot means that Biden's lead narrows from 4 to 1. Another shows that Trump will lead from 2 points to 5 if Kennedy Jr. is on the ballot. So the question is RFK the ultimate wild card? Well, it's also important to note that a Wall Street Journal poll in December found that RFK would hurt former President Donald Trump more than incumbent President Biden. So we'll have to wait and see. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.